I was just saying, oh shoot, I should have got some coffee. I'm sitting here in a big old warm cardigan because I'm freezing to death because the weather, you know, just freezing. But I put a message today. This morning I woke up early and started typing and put a message on my blog, Can You Hear Me Now? Called Are You Ready? Are you really, really ready? And don't doubt it and say yes, that you are. Don't let doubt in now. Don't let doubt, come on, we're right there. Finish line right here, okay? Right there, right there. Don't let any of that stuff in. Don't let it in at all. Now, I just, in my way, okay, took my phone camera because I finally got my phone in, my new phone in. Again, same kind of phone. You know what they were doing? Sorry about this. They were sending me pieces. They'd send me that 2 times. Sent me the first part of it and then let me keep the back part of it with my battery in the back part, but sent me a new one. Well, okay, but then it only lasted a couple weeks, so then they sent me the back part with the battery in the back part, but this new part, okay? So then it wouldn't work again. Guess what? So now I got a new battery and a new back part. So then they just sent me the front part, the new part of that. Why just won't they send me a whole phone? Why? So keep your fingers crossed and see how long this one goes. But anyway, I filmed. I went on my computer and I videoed out of my phone my pictures that I have to show what I was trying to tell you guys. What we walk around, that's in the air, that's around us all, and all of our pictures and everywhere. I did that. I don't know what you're going to be able to see. I didn't really get all the pictures I wanted to in there because before I knew it, it was getting too long. And remember this. They're not to scare you. You cannot be scared because this has been here since, who knows how long, beginning. What I'm telling you is I'm showing you this so you know, so you're aware. Okay, so you understand the importance of the blood of Jesus. You understand the importance of Jesus Christ in your life. And when you don't believe in anything and you don't believe in Him, okay, you're open game to that. And so maybe this will help you to understand loved ones and how they, you know, one day you know them, the next day you don't. We all have it. We all have it. And understand ourselves too before, you know, before we truly walked in the Word every day. You know, there's a time when I didn't walk in it every day, although I thought, you know, I was a good Christian. I just, you know, wasn't in that walk every day. You know, I was in the world and here and in the world. You know, we all have that false illusion and then that false understanding, that false teaching of really what that is. It's what it is. You know, people don't have to believe me, and that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It really is. But this is what I know. All right, this is what I know. I'm sharing with you what I know. So anyway, those are uploading right now. So when they get done, that's what they are. Now, when you see them, don't be screaming at me kind of under your breath about, because if I knew how to put them on here and make a video and put the words under there and the music and all that, well, don't you think I'd do that? Well, of course I would, but I don't know how to do it. So I just do what I know. Anyway, this time right now, wow, so important, so big stuff coming. Today on that message that I typed, it's a pretty long one. Well, at the end of it, I was going to go and look. I went, you know, to another tab, and I was going to copy a video link that I wanted to attach. Well, as I was looking for that one, I happened to see another video by somebody that had on there in a big yellow tab, "Be ready." Now remember, I just wrote this big long, you know, page for the blog saying, "Are you ready? Are you really, really ready?" So I saw that, so I had to put that on there, and that's why I did that. But so many people across the different people, you know, that have their own ministries. We've all been taught, you know, different ways, but we're all coming up at the end. It's the same information. Don't get me wrong. It's the same information we've all been taught by, but we've just been taught in different ways. Some of us have had the most wonderful, wonderful gift of having others. You know, I had like 200 others in this past 15 months learning with me, but some have been doing it on their own. I couldn't imagine if I was sitting trying to figure all that on my own. You know, we've got all these people chiming in. But I will tell you this, today or yesterday, all of a sudden in the private forum that I belong to, bam, all came together. All came together. All came. I just cried today as I was reading it all. And what's been figured out, all the clues, all the hints, everything right there. Reads like a book. Reads like a book. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Can't really get into it, but it's wonderful. It's wonderful. And all these other people, I don't know them. All them other people, I don't know them. I don't. But I'm telling you, whatever they're coming up with, they're all coming up with almost the same thing here, right at these last days. Right. No matter how they may have, stumbled on the way getting there. No wonder how they might have jumped ahead. And I will tell you, that's what happens. You jump ahead of the Lord. I did it. We jump ahead because we get so excited. We get so excited because and then you get spanked a little bit because you don't really understand heaven, and the heavenly ways. And words that we just have used our whole life, and this is what this means, blah, blah, blah. It may mean something quite different to the Lord. So when we repeat it, you're thinking what we think. And that's the way we put it out there. But to Him, it may not be. So sometimes, you have to learn to wait on these messages that you get for... But sometimes you got to learn that. I had to learn that. And I had to learn that some were strictly for me, personally, and not for everybody. But I just was sharing everything. Here you go. I just writing everything out there because I was so excited. I was so excited. But I my spirit is just about to jump. The key to all of this, I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know. But I know that you got to keep your eyes open right now. Okay? For the next, I don't know, 7 days, I'd say. For the next 7 days. Be aware. Watch. Be aware. I'm not date setting at all. I'm right with you guys on this. But I understand the formula. I understand the puzzle. I understand every single thing. Plus the teaching that we've had for the past 15 months. Oh, every precious word has a place now. It just has, it reads, boom. Unbelievable. We're just about to jump out of our skin. Okay, it's just that exciting. But we don't know for sure. Okay, but it's not a coincidence that we're all together on this. Strangers and everybody's together on this. I'm thinking about Julie's message. Everybody kind of, you know what that is? You know what that is? It's the key to it all. And the key to it all is having the heart. It's having the key to Jesus' heart. What it means is, it's your heart. What have I said from day one that I started doing these videos? What did I say? Your heart is the vessel to God. He's coming to judge the heart. It's all about your heart. So that is what is what He's looking at. That's what He's coming to look at. Again, I will repeat this. We are human. Okay? None of us are perfect. And every day we fall. But it's how we fall. And we ask Him for forgiveness, But it's when we do it, is our heart sad? Is our heart sad? How inside, out here, we could be like, oh, I told them. No, I'm not mad at all. No, they deserve our, they deserve that. Or no, I'm not sorry. You might reflect that on your face. Those words might come out of your mouth, but your heart might be crushed that you had to do that. Understand? You might be standing strong or standing whatever you think you have to do, but down deep inside, your heart cannot lie. Your heart can't be joyful over something, a fake joy, so your face can, your words can, all this can. You can pretend it didn't bother you at all what you had to do, but down in here, your heart's crying, your heart's broken. You had to do that, but you might not show that. Okay, see, but he sees it. That's what I'm saying about the heart can't lie. And then it goes the other way too. You're saying all these really nice things. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I agree, oh yeah. Oh no, that's wonderful. Oh, that's perfect. Oh no, that is fantastic. Oh no, 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 no. No, you can, all that stuff, right, that here can, believe me, believe me, believe me. Oh yes, I just love you, and it's all this love that you're talking about. But your heart, cold as ice. Your heart is laughing, okay? Your heart is just not moving at all. Crocodile tears. It's what you're doing. You're doing crocodile tears. Your heart knows that. It knows that because your heart feels everything. That's what you're led by. Get this straight. Get this right. Okay? If there's any ice in there, you need to defrost it really quick. Okay? And you need to just go to him and say, Lord, why? I don't understand. I don't want to be like this, Lord. I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be cold-hearted. I don't want to have a bad heart or a hard heart. I know that's what's there right now, but Lord, help me. Help me, Lord. Okay? That's what you do. Help me, Lord. Okay? But this is what I'm talking about. This is what he's coming for. So if you think you can fool him, can't do it. Can't do it. Can't fool him. You might have walked through life fooling everybody. Fooling everybody. But you're not going to fool him. So you may be a little cocky there, thinking, oh, I can, I will tell you this. I remember, I told you I don't have prophetic dreams, right? But years ago, probably about 11 years ago. Okay, when I was young, I always had that one where I was in a, you could tell it was a tribulation, something. I was helping a group of people. Okay, I was helping a group of people. I had this dream all the time. Then I was having these dreams like 4 or 5 times. They were different dreams, maybe 6, I don't know. And I could tell they were some kind of a rapture dream. And like this one, there was escalators, one going up, one going down. I was right in the middle. Because see, I had footing in the world. See what I'm saying? I was still in the world, But I thought I was a Christian because I thought, well, I love him and I'm good. So I hadn't pulled myself out of the world yet because the two don't work, two don't mix. So I was in the middle of that escalator. I didn't go up, I didn't go down. But I was thinking, where's God? Where's Jesus? I know I can talk my way. I know I can talk my way. I know I can talk my way there. I can go up. Where's he at? Let me find him. Let me talk to him about it. I know I can talk my way into it. That's what I thought in that dream. In that dream, I just knew I could talk my way into it. Okay? Well, I woke up. That scared me. I knew and I never did go down or I never did go up. I didn't go anywhere. I was just right there. But I was planning on just talking my way at the last minute in the door. In that dream. So then, again, had another one. I had very similar to these. I had I don't want to say 5 or 6 of them. Different things. And I remember I was out and everybody started just going. And I was just jumping, trying. I was like, okay, I know I'm going to go. And I was just trying to jump off the ground. I wasn't not going, but I just wasn't going then. Okay? And again, where's Jesus? I need to talk to Jesus right now because I'm sure once he hears me explain things to him, I can explain all this to him and he'll give me the go-ahead. Give me my free pass to go. Because, I deserve to go. Look all the good that I have done my whole life. I have. I mean, I love him. I fear him. But come on, there must be some mistake. I hadn't given up the world. Didn't matter. He knew. He knew. Just like he knows you. He knows you got a good heart. He made that good heart. He gave you that good heart. You don't think he knows that? Of course he does. He knew my heart better than I did. But I was still in the world. Okay? So, until I could follow the breadcrumbs to where he was leading me, and there was so many of them. And like I said, 2005, bam, that last breadcrumb, I put my, I put my running shoes on, and I ran every day after that, because I knew, just like you guys know, you can pretend you don't, but you know, you can pretend you don't know exactly what's going on, but you do know what's going on. Okay, we all do, But now this is the thing is, you don't have time to pretend anymore. Pretend time's over. It's over. Fun with Drop Dead Fred is done. Okay, I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, Drop Dead Fred, where they make believe friends, but you can't anymore. Okay, this is the real deal. Okay, this is a real deal. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Because again, what's going to happen is during those 3 days, it's going to come to everybody, give them a heart soul review, give you a chance to repent and ask for forgiveness, put a seal on you. But his bride, during those 3 days, those who are waiting anxiously for him, waiting for their husband, his bride, they're going to be taken within those 3 days. They're going to be taken up to heaven for 3 days and trained. And, given their glorious bodies, their incorruptible bodies, and whatever else is waiting. And then after that time, when the 3 days is up, they will be brought back, and we will go out for 40 days to harvest. Okay, that's the first harvest, and go out. And all those, and I don't know this for a fact. I don't know who he's going to send us to. He'll send us to specific people. I tend to think it's somebody in our lives. I mean, people in our lives that just were not prepared. They were not that they don't love him, not that they don't go to church every Sunday. They weren't waiting. They're not the bride. They weren't waiting for their husband. They weren't waiting like we do. They didn't know. They weren't anxious. They weren't running after the heart of God. They weren't in motion. Okay, they weren't going forward in motion. That's why I keep telling you, keep going forward. They have been detained left, right, every which way you could think of. That's them. But the minute it happens, they're going to know. And I tend to think that's who God's going to send us back. Each of us our own specific groups to help. And once they see us and whatever, we're going to have the God's Holy Spirits upon us, okay? And we're going to, indwell. So that's why, too, you need to empty everything out. You have to have an empty vessel. Remember this. Have to have an empty vessel, okay, for his Spirit to infuse in you, to indwell in you. It will take everything up. I mean, can you imagine that? Bam! Your vessel has to be cleaned. That's why it's had to go through the fire so many times. It had to be strong. It had to be strong. It's going to be fused with the Spirit of God. I mean, the Holy of Holy Spirits. That's why he had to go through the fire so many times. It's not because he punished you, because he loved you that much, because he knew what you were made of. He knew what he made you of. He had a special plan for you all along. Here you just thought you were just... We all did. Oh, poor me. He hates me. He just hates me. No, he doesn't. That's how much he loves you, okay? Really does. And again, and that doesn't mean, because everybody hasn't gone through that they're not loved. Again, God says that there are those who don't go through what some go through. But that doesn't mean they're any less loved. And that doesn't mean that he's got a very special assignment for them. He's got a very special place for them. They have a role to fulfill. But just because they haven't gone through that doesn't mean they're left out. Doesn't mean that at all. Okay? He's got something, I don't know what it is, but he said he's got some plan for them. But It's very important now. Okay? Empty yourself, empty it. Because what's going to be infused. And but I really do. You know, anybody that you're worried about, don't worry, okay? Because I'm telling you, he's got this covered. He's got this covered. And then I believe that, you know, during this harvest time when we come back, you know, whatever it is that he's prepared us to give them, to show them, to do, that's what's going to happen. And they will be sealed, you know, and they will be kept safe, okay? However he intends to do that, again, I don't worry about that. I don't let that bother me because I know he's going to do it. So why, it doesn't matter how he does it. It doesn't matter if you know how he does it or we don't. He's going to do it. And he will keep them safe until the end of that 40 days. Now, at the end, at that 40 days, okay, and you know there's going to be destruction down here because of all once it starts, boom, boom, boom. And in that 40 days, all those that we came back for, that we came back and helped give that whatever, you know, and help them get that final seal, that's the rapture. Okay, that's the first rapture. I mean, that's the rapture and what everybody talks about. Okay, where they see him coming on the clouds. Because obviously, during the 3 days, we're not going to be seeing him coming on the clouds, are we? No, we're not. We're not going to be seeing him coming on the clouds. But, you know, he always says he's going to rescue us. He's going to rescue us. I'm going to rescue you. I'm going to rescue you. I'm going to rescue you. Would not a bridegroom rescue his bride? Of course he would. So see, he's going to, when he comes after the end of that 40 days, that's when he'll come on the clouds. He'll come to rescue us. But that's when the rapture will happen. Okay? So that's it. Yes, the bride is taken, you know, but it's not the actual rapture. Okay? But do not, see how I am. I will tell you I'm like this all day long. I mean, very calm and I cry a lot lately because I'm not crying over sad. I'm so happy. I am so overwhelmed. I'm so overwhelmed. I just can't believe it because I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. And I'm telling you, I'm the least crazy person you've ever met. But I know it's going to happen. And my spirit is just so full right now. There's just so many confirmations. It's just the craziest thing. Craziest thing. The dreams I have been having have been, you know, of invasions. I think I told you guys that. It's just stupid stuff, you know. It's like, I did see the Russians coming in, and I saw some Islamic nation, some Muslims, and I think it was, I don't know if it was Iran or what, but I want to say it was, but they were like within a week apart of each other, those two, but really it's going to be Russia and China, I believe, but, and that's going to be right in the midst of this, okay, bum, 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 bum. Not much time. Not much time. I don't know if you guys heard this, but did you hear this? About the submarines, the Russian and Chinese submarines that were, I don't know, I mean, we're talking like last week, found Pacific coast, Atlantic coast. Oh, I'm finishing up, Tara. I'm finishing up. Anyway, on the Pacific and Atlantic out there.
Sorry.
Just unspotted. So, of course, you know they have to be in the Gulf too, somewhere. Of course, not been released yet, but you know, the last time one of this little things leaked, it was true. You know, that's the one where the Chinese had been out there for like 2 months undetected, or the Russians had been out there 2 months undetected. Same thing. Why are they there? Anyway, that's what's going to happen. But I'm just calm as a cucumber, and if I get upset, it's because I just can't believe it. So just stay calm and just work on the heart, cleanse it, get it all out, because that's what he's coming to judge, and that's what he's looking at. Okay, the heart cannot lie, so don't try to talk your way. Okay, try to talk your way at the last minute, because it's not gonna work. Okay, it's not gonna work. You know. So, love you. See you soon.